was ready to thrive with my new look and new schedule. But that afternoon, everything turned upside down. I was buying a latte when I saw Ron sitting in the cafe. His arm was around another girl. They were on a date. Wait a minute. Why did I care? But the next morning, I saw Ron with the same girl again. She stuck like him to glue the whole day, and I wasn't able to catch Ron alone till the evening. So, you have a girlfriend now, huh?
Yeah, I do have a girlfriend. Is that a problem?
I guess it's just that I thought you liked me.
Greta, I did like you, but you pushed me away because you didn't trust me. I didn't want to pressure you, and I eventually had to move on. Besides, I thought you said you didn't need a guy to be happy.
Ron's words totally caught me off guard. It was true. I didn't need a guy to be happy. At that second, Ron's girlfriend walked over, and before I knew it, I started crying. I ran off and hid in the bathroom. It was true. I did want to be with Ron, and I'd totally blown my chance because I was scared. And now, it was too late. That night, I blocked Ron on all social media, and when the weekend came, I decided to go home to get away from everything. But when I got to the house, I almost fell over in shock. Mom was sitting outside with 5 different suitcases, and she looked like she hadn't eaten in weeks. Mom, what's going on?
Greta, we're homeless. I've gone bankrupt.
Bankrupt? But you have millions of dollars.
I spent it all. Plastic surgery that obviously didn't work.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I felt myself burn with rage. So you obviously think that looking pretty is worth losing our home over? Which doesn't surprise me, since my appearance is all you'd ever talk about while I was growing up. Mom started to cry then, which just made me angrier. I arranged for us to stay at a shelter that night, but I went to bed without speaking to her. That week, I got a job at the local library so I could bring in money for Mom. Then one day, who should I see but Ron and his stupid girlfriend.
Whoa, you work here now? Does that mean I can keep my overdue library books now since I know the checkout lady?
I don't have time for your jokes right now. I have other stuff to deal with, like being homeless because my mom spent too much money on plastic surgery, which is why, before I knew it, I was telling Ron all about my situation, as 8 other people waited behind him. I finally forced myself to stop talking, but by then, Ron's girlfriend had dragged him away, and I had a bunch of annoyed customers. I was so angry at Mom, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized I'd been way too hard on her. That night at dinner, I decided to apologize to her. I shouldn't have gotten so mad about the plastic surgery. I know you did it because you're insecure with how you look. After we pay off this debt, I want you to start seeing a therapist.
Oh, honey, I hate to admit it, but you're right.